Alright, so it's Monday, which means time for an awesome review. Today we are looking at Batman Volume 5, Zero Year, Dark City, which, let's see. A lot of people, I already know, like, think, Zero Year kind of dragged on for a good while. You know, it's not that it's bad, but it did drag on for a very long time. There's actually a issue in the middle of Zero Year for Batman Eternal, which isn't included in here, by the way. But yeah, this is like the second part of Zero Year. The first part we already did the review on, Volume 4, which was part of the Red Hood Gang and all that stuff. This one has issues number 25 through 27. Skips 28 because that's the Batman Eternal preview. Then goes on to 29 to 33. When a supervillain known as the Riddler causes a citywide blackout in Gotham, it's only a matter of time before other like-minded criminals start to emerge under the cover of darkness. Now Batman and Jim Gordon must form a reluctant partnership to save Gotham City, not only from the Riddler's twisted mind games, but also from a more subtle but just as deadly foe, Dr. Death. Yeah. You know, it's kind of thick, you know, compared to, like, some of the other books. What is it, like, 5, 6, 7, 8 issues. Once again, nothing fancy under the, you know, dust cover. Just a Zero Year. I really wish they would at least color it in so you can see it in case you lose the dust cover, which I'm not planning on, but you never know what will happen. Yeah, so two things. Zero Year was split up into 3 arcs originally. It had, you know, the part with the Red Hood Gang, Dark City, and then Save the City. And Dark City and Save City are both in this, so it actually completes Zero Year. So the next volume, Volume 6, isn't going to have anything to do with this Zero Year thing, so that's good. I believe that would be Endgame, because that's the current series that is going on right now. Anyways, you know, I liked Volume 4 a lot. I liked, you know, the whole origin story, you know, with the Red Hood Gang and everything, Batman first becoming Batman. This takes place, like, right after that. Like, literally after that. Like, not, like, you know, 10 seconds later, but it's still, you know, the way the last one ended, spoiler alert, it's called Dark City for a reason. The power went out, and Riddler's basically caused a blackout in Gotham, and it's up to Batman and all of them to kind of, like, well, Batman, you know, the power company is, like, kind of bringing the power back. We find that out in the first issue, but Bruce kind of has, like, a thing thinking, like, something might happen when they do it, so he wants to, you know, kind of, like, take care of it. Riddler's still out there, and then there's this new guy, Dr. Death, going around doing these kind of crazy experiments with bones, making them grow all weird and stuff. So yeah, here we have Zero Year, Dark City, and, you know, it starts off, you know, with a police chase, with the police chasing after the Batmobile and stuff. It's pretty interesting. It's, you know, nothing big, but yeah, we get Commissioner Gordon and Bullock well, he's not Commissioner yet, but we have Gordon and Bullock kind of talking about, like, is it Batman who's causing these bone things, because he's been at both crime scenes, and like, what's going on? And kind of like, well, why would he be there, you know, go to cause the crime and then come back looking for clues? So, you know, Batman is still kind of, like, not on good terms with the police. Like, he's just showed up out of nowhere, going around, you know, doing his thing. And yeah, let's skip forward a little bit, because we do get a origin story that includes Bruce and a young officer, Gordon, kind of how they meet. Goes through, you know, his things with his parents and stuff. Like, all of that is actually covered in here. So they do, you know, like, redo his origin a good amount in here. You know, we see how his parents died again and stuff. But, you know, it's not bad. And the thing with Dr. Death, let's see if I can find a good picture of what happens in here without actually showing much. Well, here's a pretty good picture of him. I don't want to show what's going on this page, but here's a picture of Dr. Death. Crazy stuff like that. That whole thing kind of takes place. It's like its own little kind of side thing going on with this. So we have Dr. Death, we have stuff with the Riddler, and then we have Save the City, which is where I believe this thing gets a little bit ridiculous. I don't want to talk too much about it, but like I'll say the first half of this book, the Dark City part is good. I like it. Save the City parts, it isn't bad, but it's kind of weird. They kind of do this whole, like, you see how Batman's like dressed right there. You know, they make it weird. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just they do kind of a Last of Us apocalyptic thingy going on there, and it's weird to me. Also, there's like a giant storm coming during Dark City, so that like plays a factor in this. And yeah, if you want to read a Riddler story, it's not bad. It's not, you know, the ending could have been better in my opinion, and you know the thing could have been shorter. 0 Year did last, I believe, a year. If you know, including the Red Hood gang and everything, which I definitely recommend that one. This one, still good, not as great as all the other volumes of Batman so far, but not bad either. All the tie-ins are going to be released separately in a Batman 0 Year book, so if you want to read all the tie-ins, that will be separately. You don't have to like track them down individually or anything, just like, you know, Death of the Family, they have the Joker one with all the tie-ins, same thing with Court of Owls, they have all the tie-ins in a separate book. So we'll see how they do that. Hopefully they handle it better than they've done with those. Because usually those ones, they give away the ending or something major at the end of the book, which isn't good. The art, you know, it's still the same artist. Everything looks really good. See if I can get like a good angle. You know, everything looks great. Riddler. You know, everything, like the art is great, the writing is, you know, good. Like I said, just it gets a little ridiculous towards the second half of the book here. In the whole Save the City thing. I kind of don't want to yeah, well, I don't want to show the other page. So like there's the Save the City parts. It like separates it so you know that it's like the second half. And the coloring on the pages goes from like a dark color to light color that separates it too. In the back we have a like extra story, whatever. Nothing grand. And of course we have all of the variant covers in the back, the gallery, you know, if you want to check that out really quick. Like nothing actually really to spoil here, just, yeah, cool. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this book. It retails for $24.99 US dollar. It's out now. So yeah, Batman fan, I say go get it. Joker, Riddler fan, go get it. Like I said, starts off strong, ends a little bit weak for me, but it's just weird. It's like, it's not like a bad ending, but it's weird. It definitely feels a little bit out of place. But anyways, that is my review for Batman Volume 5, 0 Year Dark City. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 scrolls, just because it does kind of get a little ridiculous, if you ask me, with the whole Save the City part of it. Otherwise, it's still really good, and I can't wait for, you know, the next volume to come out, the whole, like, next entire thing that's going to come out with Endgame. It's really good. If you haven't checked it out, the first issue's already out. Definitely recommend it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. Hit the like button if you want. Hit subscribe for more stuff. Yeah. Cool. Anyways, that's the end. That's pretty much all I'm gonna say. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye. Hello. Alright, cool. And slate time. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, down below we have the reviews for Afterlife with Archie, an unboxing of the Mass Effect Miranda figure, Mass Effect 3 anyway, and Black Science Volume 1 review, as well as the unboxing for the Batman Death of the Family Joker Mask set. Yeah, not much else to say. I will be doing kind of a Death of the Family thing later on this month, because like I get a whole bunch of comments asking, you know, like what's the reading order and stuff, because I mention it in my videos. And so I'm gonna try and do a video for that and a post on the website. So check that out. Hopefully we'll be up later this month. Yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget the subscribe button, like button, comment, and stuff, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.